President Joe Biden has criticized the Supreme Court's recent decision on presidential immunity, labeling it as dangerous, and cautioning that it could embolden former President Donald Trump if he returns to office. Biden made these remarks during an address at the White House's Cross Hall on Monday night. The president highlighted Trump's federal election interference court case, stressing the need for a judicial resolution before the upcoming election. The American people deserve to have an answer in the courts before the upcoming election, Biden stated. Now, because of today's decision, that is highly, highly unlikely. Biden expressed concern over the implications of the court's ruling, calling it a terrible disservice to the nation. He emphasized that the responsibility now falls to the American people to make a judgment on Trump's actions. The American people must decide whether Donald Trump's assault on our democracy on January 6 makes him unfit for public office, the highest office in the land. The American people must decide if Trump's embrace of violence to preserve his power is acceptable, he said. Biden warned that the decision could leave future presidents, including Trump, unchecked. He cited George Washington's belief in the limitation of power, noting he believed power was limited, not absolute, and that power always resides with the people. Always. Now, 200 years later, today's Supreme Court decision means the character of the men and women who hold the presidency will define its limits, because the law will no longer do it. Reflecting on his own presidency, Biden stated, "I know I will respect the limits of the presidential powers I have for 3.5 years. But any president, including Donald Trump, will now be free to ignore the law." He echoed the sentiments of liberal Justice Sonia Sotomayor, quoting her dissenting opinion, "In every use of official power, the president is now a king above law. With fear for our democracy, I dissent." Biden concluded by urging the American people to also dissent against this decision. The ruling is seen as a significant victory for Trump, who has already begun celebrating following the recent CNN debate.